outside the rink, and everybody's putting their bag in, and then we have to get our training stuff and our equipment manager stuff on, and then we're heading out to New York. It's really exciting and should be a great experience, and this is the first year it's happening, so it's great to get it started on MSG. Usually the freshmen get all the extra stuff. We all load our own bag, and then they load the training stuff.
It's hardly a tradition at this point. I think it's kind of just, I don't know, rules of the trade. Freshmen kind of, wherever you go, rookies and freshmen, that's just part of the job. So you just take it in stride and just try to pitch in where you can. Couldn't be more excited, actually. I think all the guys just kind of a little lighter attitude right now, and it's not so bad packing the bus when you know you're going to Madison Square Garden.
We've had a pretty good week between the games and the practice. I'm not too worried about it. I just want to get the bus legs out here, get a little sweat. 3-man wave with a pass. Okay, actually we'll do it without the pass, and then we'll go 3-man weave. All right, and then the 4 blues here. All right. The Rangers were very nice to allow us to practice here on the way down to New York City. I think the guys really enjoyed it. Got to see their practice rink, the practice locker room. Got to see Don Moore's stall, which was nice for all the Harvard guys, and you know, it's just it's an amazing facility, just first class all the way with the weight room and the rink and everything. And I really appreciate the Rangers giving this opportunity. The guys were very excited, and I think they're starting to get the sense, you know, that tomorrow night's a very special night for them.
And our next guest is in his 10th season as the head coach of the Harvard Crimson, also former NHL player. It's Ted Donato. Tell us about Harvard against Yale. You played, you coached many matchups. So what is a game like that like?
Well, obviously it's a great rivalry in all the sports, all the way across the board. Obviously the game in football, but in hockey it's got a great tradition as well. And with Yale coming off a national championship, you know, I think this game has great importance, and I think it should be an exciting venue at MSG. And we played to a tough tie a couple weeks ago, so this should be a great game.
It's exciting. It's nice to reconnect with guys we've seen in the past and guys we played with in college, and obviously a rivalry with Yale is always important. So it's fun. It was a great time, and it's good to see old friends. A lot of guys from out of New York that came in for this, so it's a good event.
We play a lot with the Yale guys in the city here on Saturdays, and you know, it's obviously one of the oldest rivalries in the country. It's good to get out and play a game every once in a while. I know this is really the first one we've had, but I think it's a really nice thing to do, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
It was fun. We won, which was good, but had to hold on a little bit at the end. But I know it was fun to play with guys I hadn't skated with for a few years, and recognize a lot of the faces and the names on the Yale team too, so it was fun to play them.
We went out for a good pregame skate this morning. Got to see some of the Harvard alumni play a game just before us against Yale, and then went out, had a pregame meal, took a quick nap, and now we're here ready to go. It's pretty exciting being in New York City, Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be electric, and we're already ready to go.
Coming up next from Madison Square Garden in New York, it's the Rivalry on Ice as Jimmy Vesey and Harvard will try to knock off their arch rivals, the 10th ranked and defending national champion Kenny Agostino and the Yale Bulldogs. Coming up next. Harvard working it on the perimeter with a man advantage. Centering pass, score! Perfectly timed for Jimmy Vesey. His 10th goal of the season on the power play, and the game is tied at 1. And the crowd here counting down the final seconds as the first Rivalry on Ice here at Madison Square Garden is in the books. And it's the defending national champion and 10th ranked Yale Bulldogs that win it by a final score of 5-1.
From the very get-go, we were all really excited to get in here, and just being able to come to the city and coming in on the bus and just watching all the guys take it all in, it's something that you'll never forget.
I think that we played pretty solidly for the first 25 or so minutes, and we kind of just had a lull in the second period, and they made us pay for it, and that's what good teams do. So.
I mean, this was a first-class event. I think you know, to see so many supporters from both schools. It really was a spectacular venue and event. You know, obviously we're frustrated with the result, but the overall event and the experience and the show of support on both sides was something to be marveled at.